welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singh. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this one for the A's, Aaron Civale. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And away we go this afternoon. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His sixth of the series, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here comes Aaron Judge. This one in the air right field. Rooker, long run on his horse. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Trent Grisham.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Jazz hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throws to second. They take the force out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
The move, striking there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Butler coming in on it, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Gerrit Cole. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
Got him. 1 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Here comes the 0-1. Chop back up the middle. Caballero. The throw to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail things here 2-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Right side. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Now here is Jose Caballero. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Butler grabs it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
1 out man at first. J.C. Escarra will hit next.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Bouncer to second. McNeil gets it to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Pot shot, and he can't knock it down. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ball low. Civale, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, safe, and it's 4-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Stanton now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes the Judge around third. In comes the run from second.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Civale departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, JT Ginn. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Cody Bellinger.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
the batter number 13, second base.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Now to the bottom of the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Hey!
base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's the DH, Zach Geloff. Right through here for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, one out. In there, sets him down on strikes.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Next to hit, Max Muncy. It's a slider for a strike. Muncy not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. Ball. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Wilson. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
There's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Jose Caballero. Fly to center his first time.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. This one in the air, right field. And that'll get off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Hey!
Here's a high chopper.
That ball's
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Oh, great stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Now it's going to be Brent Rooker, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up the middle, Caballero on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler.
Now Tyler Soderstrom. Flied to right his first time.
Yeah. This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room and he makes the catch. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 5-1. On to the fourth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Escarra.
Escarra.
Ball 1.
Hard hit right side. On to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one hammered. That's back. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. So up next for New York, Aaron Judge.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That's a strike. Man at first, one away. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Giancarlo Stanton with a blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Aye.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year. And they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and done for the afternoon. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Elvis Alvarado.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but How many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that one finds its way through. And the hits just keep on coming.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Runner on the go. Flips it. There's one.
No,
on
you're
the
out.
first double play. And that's the inning. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We're midway in the 4th. The Yankees 9 and the A's 1. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boo. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Langoliers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground right side, Goldie takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. Single to right in his first trip.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it big. It's 9-1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player is maybe...
This looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Up next for the
Got a
Yankees,
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that...
Well struck left field. And
I'm
an
out.
automatic
Round
double
double
as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So digging in, J.C. Escara. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the air out to center. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Now here's Trent Grisham, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
In the air to left center. Soderstrom gets under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
The 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, 1 at second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. Butler, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Comes up empty. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the A's, third baseman number 3, Max Muncy.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to short. Over to Goldie. Out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail by double digits, 11 to 1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tyler Ferguson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And there's a foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left
And here comes Bellinger. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Hard hit, knocks it down. Flips it, they get the force. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. The 0-1. Tap back to the mound. The flip, nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the A's,
Brent Rooker getting ready to hit.
Rooker.
Right through there for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Out to short. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
That's out number 3. It's the Yankees 11 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
You know,
Nope,
these
that's
Yankees
inside.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Here's a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And one gone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The Yanks up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly.
Up next for the Yankees.
So a man at first. And up next for New York, J.C. Escara.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball there. Caballero stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for New York, Trent Grisham. That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 11 and the A's 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jake Bird.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Popped up first base side. Chisholm under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
So up next, Jacob Wilson. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jeff.
2 down, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Yankees 11 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's
Ball,
way
that pitch was
high.
up.
And the count now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Judge rips that one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat. Plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In the air to left center. Soderstrom moving under this one. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Line to left, and it stays fair.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mark Leiter Jr. gives way. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Justin
the A's,
Sterner on to pitch here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now, Jose Caballero. Foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball out towards left center. Butler turns to the right on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made.
Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Now, number 80.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Left center for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Up next for the A's.
Zach Gallo up next for the A's.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the A's.
Max Muncy, the next to hit. This splits between April and May there. High fly ball out into left center field. Bellinger under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Nick.
So back to the top of the order. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So if I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yankees out front, 13-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Hogan Harris.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
J.C. Escara getting ready to hit. In the air, left field. Soderstrom should have this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham will hit next. Out towards right center field. Rooker has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rooker settles underneath it. And that is that. The Yanks have the advantage, 13-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Fernando Cruz.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. Soderstrom on at first, nobody out.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
One out man at first. Now here is Jacob Wilson. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up the middle, flips it. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Second baseman, McNeil.
The Athletics down to their last out. Jeff McNeil up next for the A's. Yeah, that's fouled off. They're down to their final strike. The Yankees up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this team is on such a roll. 20 wins in a row. tying the 2002 Athletics. You know, I came a year after that streak and was able to play with a lot of those guys. And I tell you what, there's some great energy when you're in an environment like that and you just want to keep on playing. You don't want to go home and leave the ballpark and leave your buddies.
13-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
When it's me without a song.